Hi, me again from Browns Bay. I wanted to mention a couple of things about working from home. I found this really good article that was passed on. Um, and here are a few things that you might like to consider if you are doing this for the first time. The first one is to practice not just good, but great self-care. So they suggest you typically take one walk in a day. If you typically take one walk, take two. If you do stretches in the mornings, do so in the evenings as well. And if you read a book or so every week, make it two. The second thing is don't be a COVID-19 news junkie. If you sit and listen to the news all day, it's just going to distract you from doing anything. One or two updates a day is enough. The third thing is to stay spiritually grounded. It suggests that people who work together in teams at a church, for example, pray together virtually online, um, join some kind of virtual prayer group or gathering online, or create one if you don't have one. Um, the fourth thing is called habit stacking. The suggestion is that when you have regular routines and things that you do every day, attach a habit of praying something like the Lord's Prayer or reading a scripture when you do that particular thing, brushing your teeth, eating breakfast or lunch. Try and get into a regular habit of linking that to a prayer thought or something you're grateful for. The fifth thing is rhythms and routines. I think this is quite good, really. Get up, that helps. Take a shower, get dressed for work, and set some boundaries in your schedule. What's most important, and then all the little details that fit around the important things for the day. Number six, they suggest that you look at a couple of projects that you've been wanting to do for some time and do them. You might have a list of 3 or 4 things that you'd like to actually sort out. Don't let anything stop you from doing this, because in the past, work might have prevented you from doing so. Now you have a little bit of freedom to do that. It might be some kind of curriculum or planning or policy or procedure for your groups, for your children's ministry, for your school, some kind of recruiting and volunteer leaders, or streamlining something in your organization. And then you'll have a little list to tick off and say, yes, I've got those things. And that's really been a good use of this time. I think I might be at number 6 now. I'm not sure. But it says this is not a holiday. And that's quite a good thing to remember, that a lot of people are out there on the front lines having to go to work. And we're at home, and we should really try and do normal work hours. Talk to someone if you battle with that. Number 7, it says be the best virtual version of yourself. People need to see you. Well, I don't know. You've seen me now. But if they see you and hear you and know that you're around and that you connect with them, then they at least have a sense that you're part of what they're doing in your organization. Some of us are not good at this. Some of us are learning how to shoot videos, Zoom and podcasts and what have you. Have a go. Be the best virtual version of yourself. Number 8, I think, is connect with people, employees, volunteers, teams, and friends. And try and do that more frequently than you normally do. It's quite good just to hear from someone. If you ask them, how are you doing? Check in on them, and that'll encourage them as well. Number 9, people build a part of their identity in relation to the team that they work with. So think of the group, not just individuals. Talk about what you're trying to achieve together as a group. And if you connect weekly or monthly in your normal job, then do that online as well. Keep the rhythm going. I think that sounds like a great thing. Meetings and connections might just need to be shorter and more often perhaps, but useful in that sense. Number 10, I hope I've counted this correctly. Take stock of how you're doing, and don't suffer in silence. If you're struggling, reach out to someone and talk to them. And we're here if you'd like to. We can always talk to you as well. So may the God of hope fill you with joy and peace as you trust him and as you do this adventure together. Blessings, and chat to you soon. Bye-bye.